down near me because I'm the Croydon Crusher, and I'm coming here and I'm going to get you boys. I've heard all about your Impact Wrestling. I'm here, I'm waiting, and I'm looking for you here.
Welcome to the world of wrestling here on Benham TV. You have got Gary Ashburn and myself, Jace Lou
I'm the Croydon Crusher.
If you love wrestling, this is the show for you, so keep tuned. What have we got, Gary?
I don't know, Croydon Crusher. Yeah, we got some amazing items from the world of Impact Wrestling, some great American stars over the years. Some of those you'll remember from the days of TNA, but Impact Wrestling is the name now to look for. And keep watching what's happening all over the world with the world of wrestling. We managed to get some of our stuff from our old friend Martin Goldsmith. Some of it's fresh from the States, but a lot of it, we have some new stuff coming up soon. We're going to give you all the details of the new tours and everything, so keep watching this channel to see some great wrestling shows.
Do not tune over. You need to stay tuned.
Do not. You've got to
some
stay
amazing
watching.
Items here for you all.
First of all, what have we got? Let's tell you. I think with time we got rid of this hair. So get rid of that, sorry. But basically, what are we doing? We've shown, first of all, these are some great maytems. What we've actually got here, this is an official event program for the UK tour back in 2015. Absolutely super. The number for this is 300-651. And when you open it up, I'm just going to flick some of the pages if we can have a look at it. I'll try and do it sort of backhanded here. But in among it, this is signed at random by the wrestlers. We've got several of these, and the signatures may vary slightly. But there you can see this one. You've got Austin Aries there, just to give you some idea. Kenny King. You've got different wrestlers in here. But as you zoom in, each one's different, but they're all signed at random. There's Bobby Roode, of course, and Bram. There's the Scottish guys. The Bobby Roode, of course, very much part of what's of course that famous tag team of Beer Money. Used to drive down a ring in a car, in a bike, drink beer. Here you see we've got Jesse Goldridge, Robbie E. You got DJ Z. You got Chris I can never pronounce it. Melendez, isn't it? Crazy Steve, Eric Young. You didn't mess with Eric Young, did you? And that Croydon Crusher's looking for him, but don't tell him where I am, for God's sake. Then you got EC3. You've got all you see. As I say, it's signatures at random, but you get the original, a program for the tour. Mr. Anderson there signed as well. Look. You've got all these signatures come to you, but they are at random. They will differ, the signatures. There, of course, Rockstar Spud, another one these days. Then we've got Eddie Edwards, part of the Wolves, the famous Wolves tag team. Then we've got Angelina Love. Put a little kiss in there for me, eh?
Ooh. A little heart.
Hi, Angelina.
I know you've got a little heart there for you.
One for you, baby. And then, of course, oh my goodness, Awesome Kong. Ooh, she's a frightening lady, isn't she? My God. But as you can see, you get all those autographs in there for this one. There's Rebel. There. Look at that. Wasn't that your nickname at school, Rebel?
No? That's yours, Gary.
Is it mine? Okay. Then we've got some of the others here, some of the English guys, like Mark Andrews. Here we've got, look, Kelly Ray. Yeah, you've got Kelly, Dave Mastiff. Jules, my partner, said it looks like my brother.
Really?
She said it's my brother. Right?
Oh, you could pass as brothers.
Yeah, right.
This is product number 300-651 for the amazing price of £29.50.
You get all of those autographs in there. That is stunning, isn't it? Absolutely superb. Remember, the autographs will differ, though, so they aren't always exactly the same, but you'd always get a good mix of the big names. Then, of course, this is the one that was for the 2016 tour. Same idea, and as you open it up, you'll have, again, photos and signatures of some of the top wrestlers. There's Bram in there. You can see there's quite a lot of the ladies there. Rebel, Marty Bell. You've got on there
Jade.
Awesome Kong, I think.
Got another Jade.
Yeah, another Jade. Yeah. EC3 again there. We've got Eli Drake. You've got Eric Young again in there. Got many of the different signatures there that you'll see. There we've got up there Jesse Goldridge again there. This is the guy who, if you know, you followed, I think you were looking at it, Grado. He was one of the guys when they had the English, the special competition for somebody to win, like a boot camp, to win a role as a wrestler. The winner? He was the winner.
Amazing.
Yeah, he was one of the main guys in that.
Well done.
And then they got on the UK tour, and some of them are still wrestling for Impact Wrestling and others.
They're coming over here doing a tour as well, aren't they? When
I understand Don't tell me anyone I've told you, but I've heard rumours that they're going to be here in June. So keep watching Impact Wrestling back in these aisles in June. I've also heard they're going to be around quite regularly, actually. I believe in the spring and also leading up to Christmas and even in the New Year. So if you love your wrestling, some people Impact Wrestling may not have been around too much wrestling recently, but it's right back up there on the map. So keep watching, keep looking at this channel, keep watching things like the Fight Network, that great website for you with all that information as well, and you'll find out all the information about what's happening in the world of wrestling. As many of you know, we work very closely with Martin Goldsmith of the TNA Eurostore and places like that. Martin, when they have the tours and things, he'll be the guy there, has been for many, many years, selling all the latest and greatest wrestling merchandise. And he puts together all these great packages you can't normally get in the open market. So
they're quite hard to get hold of, though, aren't they?
Well, some of it is quite difficult to get to find these days, yeah. But they're mostly made up purely for these shows. So you can't get them, these packages together, the way we've put them here. But moving on, what we've got here, this is the number for this is 300,653, and what it is, it's the Wow Extravaganza pack. Look at that. Well, it sounds good, that. Can you say it like that? Go on, you're better.
No, come on, you do it.
Yeah, so all that shouting. The Wow Extravaganza pack, number 1. And there it is. You get I'm Fine Really, the T-shirt there. That's a great one. And with that, you get the scarf that I was just wearing, the TNA scarf, and you get the TNA Impact beanie hat. All three of those for that price. It's an amazing item. It really is. Maybe we should pick that up and put it with it. Do you mind? Because here's the scarf that I was fooling around with, but you'll get a clean one. It won't the one
it won't be this one that Gary's had round.
That's been round my bleeding neck. No, you're all right. Look at that. So you'll get as we look at it, you'll get the scarf, the beanie hat, and of course you get the T-shirt. I'm Fine Really. A lot of people might question that whether I'm fine really. Do you reckon?
Oh, I think you're all right. I think you're doing you're hearing before you see him. That's always a good thing.
For air, in a minute. Don't worry. Yeah.
You could actually be half American.
Yeah, could
I think you do the accent to a T.
Yeah, I don't mean they think I'm that good, but never mind. Yeah, they were talking to them recently. I said, I knew they were looking. I said, I want to be a ring announcer.
You'd make an amazing ring. You've got the voice for it as well.
Yeah, you can see me. Yeah, good evening, Pittsburgh. Or something like that.
Yes, that's the voice that we need.
I'm available for parties and whatever. But for being serious, look at that. 300,653. It's the T-shirt. I'm Fine Really, and a lot of people might question that. You get the scarf and you get the beanie hat.
All for £17.99.
Can't go wrong with that.
No,
what a good buy that is, eh? Amazing. Now we go down here to these DVDs. Now, do you want to announce them as well? Because moving on, we have a whole range of different DVDs. All of these available at great prices for you.
So we've got Hulk Hogan, which is item number 300,654, and this is for an amazing £11.99.
Yeah, and this is it's subheaded the Best of Hulk Hogan Action DVD. It's a great price for these, and a lot of these are really hard to come by now. So we've got a great DVD there for that anyone's going to love, and a great price for it. All loads of action. I mean, Hulk Hogan is a legend.
Yes, he's one of the originals, isn't he?
He's one of the originals. He's like a huge name. Many moons ago, Martin Goldsmith apparently was with Hulk Hogan in London.
Okay.
At a major hotel on the South Bank. And he was just going to a business meeting, and he got out of a taxi with Hulk Hogan. He said there was all these like Japanese businessmen, all suited and booted, been to a conference there, and he said, and they were getting in there like they're like the blacked out people carriers to go to the airport, all the bags being loaded up, and he said they spotted Hulk Hogan and they all went nuts. And he was like, oh, Hulk Hogan. I won't try and do the accent or insult you. We do normally with a couple of beers, but we won't now. And he said, they'll run out, and they went, oh my God, Hulk Hogan. And he said there was about 20 men, grown-up men, trying to get pictures of Hulk Hogan. Oh my God.
It's a massive thing, though. It's been around so long, wrestling, hasn't it?
It's universal. It's on live.
Yep.
It's on. You can see the wrestling now through special websites. We'll give you the details of one or two of them that I know are coming along soon. But
Yep.
basically, you can see wrestling through. You can see live events. You can see live streaming. You can see some of the great,
It's more
conferences and
accessible.
things
See,
that are
before
coming
it was
up.
only if you was actually at the event, whereas now there's so many ways for you to watch it, and I think that's why it's getting a bigger
Sure.
audience. It's gone worldwide, hasn't it?
Yeah, and there was a
gone
big event
massive.
recently in America, in New Orleans, called WrestleCon, and I believe it was something like 15,000 people sold out.
Oh my God! I
Absolutely
bet that
sold
atmosphere
out.
was amazing.
Yeah, and some of the the things that I know Impact Wrestling pulled off there, it was quite amazing. All the big names were there as well, WWE, etc. I think they were all there.
Amazing.
But I know Impact pulled off some real big news and got on the in the papers and everything.
15,000.
Yeah, and I know this year they're due to tour here, I believe. I know they've got an event lined up in June. I believe they've got another event potentially around about September.
Oh, amazing.
And definitely a tour in January, I believe, is on the
So
cards
all
again.
you wrestling fans, keep tuned.
Yeah, keep tuned,
Keep an eye
watching,
out, keep watching,
looking.
and you will get all that info soon as well.
And beware of that new guy, the Croydon Crusher. Looks a bit like me. You don't want
This
to mess
one.
with him. He's one mean dude, baby. One mean dude. So don't mess with him. But anyway, we got to move on. Don't let any of the wrestlers in and beat 6 bells out of me. But there
I
it
think we
is.
should put you in the ring next time there.
Yeah. I know my limitations. 300 654, another legend, a name been around many, many years in the wrestling world, of course, Samoa Joe. This is the Essential Samoa Joe Collection DVD with over 20 of his leading matches on there. These are great for sitting at home. Like your old, you have a glass of wine, maybe watch a nice movie with your lady or your
Yes.
man, whatever you want to watch. These are the wrestling fans' epitome of paradise. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Get that on, sit there for the night, whatever you want to do. The choice is yours.
And we have 3 of those, don't we?
Yeah, they're all different ones. This is the Samoa Joe one in the middle. He was a legend in the world of Impact Wrestling,
Yeah.
and he's been now, I believe, with WWE. But the guy's a legend, highly strong. Fans love him, and a great wrestler. So you've got, like, again, 20 of his greatest ever matches there for
Yeah.
$11.99. Keep a lot of
course.
people happy. That's 300 655. Then if we move on and going along down the bottom there, you'll see the number for this one. This is actually Jeff Hardy.
It's 300 656, and that one is $13.99.
That's right. And again, a fabulous piece, isn't it? Really, really is. Everything on that, again, about him. As you can see, I'm going to pick one up, if you don't mind. I'm just going to pick that up, just to show you on the back. Called Mayhem. But as you can see, each one of these, there isn't a pack. This is a double disc, yeah,
as well.
of the greatest matches, a collection. It's a human, can you say that? Humanonomy.
Humanonomy.
Sounds like something you get arrested for,
It's
doesn't
like
it?
my surname.
Humanonomy. What does that mean? I don't know. It sounds good anyway. And on the back it says, a TNA home video presents the must-own release of every fan of Jeff Hardy. Humanonomy. A double disc set featuring 7 hours of footage with over 20 of his greatest matches. Always really popular wrestler, Jeff Hardy. On here you can see him fighting many names. Abyss, he's fighting Raven, AJ Styles, the legendary Ric Flair at the Monsters Ball match. He's on with Mr. Anderson, the legend, Kurt Angle's, Austin Aries, Bobby Roode, fighting the Hardys v the Wolves tag team, again with Samoa Joe, and he fought them in the tag.
Which one do you think will be the best one out of these?
Absolutely, they're all like legends. The Ultimate X match for the tag team titles.
They'll be
All
amazing.
of that is great watching. If you love Jeff Hardy, we all remember the Hardys. You love Jeff Hardy, could be yours. 300 656. Great price. I mean, it's a double DVD, that one.
$13.99.
Great,
That is
isn't it?
a great price.
Can't go wrong. Do remember, make the note of the name here, www.benham.tv. On this channel, regularly you will see ours, and as the months and weeks go by, Keep watching. There's lots going on in the world of wrestling and Impact Wrestling particularly. Lots happening here in the UK, all over Europe and all over the world. We're trying to we'll get snippets of what's happening, hopefully, all over the world. So you see the latest up-and-coming wrestlers bound to the biggest stars, down to those traditional matches you maybe missed and you've always heard of. A bit like in boxing, the Thriller for Manila sort of touch. Can't go wrong. Moving on, of course, from Jeff Hardy there, we move on to the two set of course, that's the wrestlers. Oh, the two set in front of me. I wonder where that was. Looking for it. Sorry. Here, this is the GFW, the Global Force Wrestling.
Product number 300,657, and you get both of those for $19.99. Which is an amazing. Wrong.
Yeah, both of those. You get to get 2 DVDs for that great price. £19.99. We better move on because we've got loads more to show you. And moving on from there, then we move across, of course, to the, where are we? It's the Extravaganza Pack 2, which the number for this is, do you want to give us that number?
It's 300,658, and this is £17.99.
And what you're going to get with that, Jade, you're going to get a T-shirt, the scarf again, and a beanie cap. All of this sitting next to me here. Look, you look pretty cool in one of them, babe, jogging down the beach in Blackpool, wouldn't you?
Of course. We need it in Blackpool. It's so cold.
Yeah, maybe you get one of them on the way. You see you jogging up the beach in Malibu wearing one. You never know you like these. She's available. I'm a agent. Can't be bad.
Get me a red swimsuit.
Have you done any wrestling? Better answer that. I meant in the ring.
No. I've done, a bit of fun wrestling, but yeah, not in the ring. I'd give it a go, though.
She's a game lady, I tell you.
Yeah, up for anything.
Can't be bad. 300,658. It's the Wow Extravaganza Pack 2. Can't even read anymore, can I? And again, you're getting the That's Not an Insult T-shirt. You're getting the scarf. And you're getting the beanie hat. Should say also, I'm just going to quickly cause mayhem, because on the back you'll see there's the back of the shirt that says, "This is just a way of life." Look, that's not an insult, it's just a way of life.
Fact of life.
So you go, sorry, it's an act. Oh, that is just an act of life. Fact of life, sorry. Can't even say it, can I?
Quick one while we're
Can't
here.
go.
Have you ever done wrestling?
I did a bit of amateur wrestling when I was a kid.
Oh,
I used to live very near the famous, if you're in England and you're my age, the Dalmartin Gym, which was in Brixton, where all the leading wrestlers used to come to practice and also to meet, to go to all the events over the southeast of England. So when I was a little wobbling kid, I used to go to the wrestling regularly, yeah.
Amazing.
So I used to get invited in the ring to do the lucky programme draw. So I was like the envy of all my mates, you know.
Yeah, I bet you was.
Always been a
Bet
creep.
you was.
Yeah. Can't go bad, eh?
Good
Do
stuff.
remember, go to the
www.benham.tv. For anyone who's just tuning in now, we've got all this amazing wrestling things that you can see now, and we have got more on the website. We're also on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, so make sure you give those a quick follow as well. So you'll be able to stay up to date with everything that we've got. So it's the place to be if you are a wrestling fan.
Sure is, baby. Sure
is.
Eh? Moving on. Now, here we have, these are all individual, but these are superb. We've mounted them up in the studio, put 4 together, because they're just so big, and to make them look a bit more noticeable. But basically what we've got, the first one there is 300,659. That's the Impact Wrestling July 2017 official poster, multi-signed. As you can see, as you look around there, you've got all those great signatures. I can see there's EC3 there. You've got Eddie Gurez there. There's so many. Eddie Edwards, I think that is over there. But basically, every one of those is different. So the one you get could have slightly different signatures, but it'll be mixed amongst those wrestlers. So you get that original great poster for the event with all those terrific signatures.
And that's
it's a great
all for
item.
an amazing price of £49.99.
It's a great snip. It's a snip, baby. A snip.
It sure is.
S-N-I-P. Something like that. Sorry, I get carried away. I'll never, get me a drink. Sorry. Can't
You don't
go
need one.
wrong. No, I don't
He doesn't need one.
I've had a sugar rush, I think. I'm sorry.
He's been eating too much chocolate in the back.
Yeah, you'd never guess, would you? Moving on from the Impact Wrestling poster, we go to the 30660, which is the, how do I want to pronounce that one? That's the TNA Bound for Glory wrestling poster. Once again, all those terrific signatures there. Absolutely superb. That is this one down here. Look at that. Absolutely brilliant. They're littered with signatures as well. Look, it's a fabulous way to get all those great autographs. And imagine that framed up on your wall. If you're a wrestling fan, it's got to be part of your collection. My old friend Margaret down there in Sussex, I know she hasn't been too well, Margaret. Send you a big hug and a kiss from the big guy himself. Big G, especially to you, baby, because I know you've been unwell. But she looked great. She's a massive wrestling fan, like many
amazing.
are. And I'm sure she'll be watching.
I hope you're watching.
Yeah, I haven't been too well lately, so I hope you're feeling a lot better.
Hope you feel a lot better
But
soon.
that's going to look good on the wall. We've got a bit of room left, Margaret. Any room in the house? How about that? Bound for Glory. And again, all those fabulous signatures. 30660, £49.99. Can't be bad, can it?
Not at all.
Yeah, then we move on. Then we have the, what are we looking at there with these? We've got the Gal Kim there as well.
That's product number 300.
Oh, sorry, I've jumped around again, haven't I?
Have you jumped again?
Yeah. We need the sorry, I get all
Can't keep
excited.
up with this one.
I know.
So this is item number 300,661, and it is...
That's the one at the top there.
Yep.
The Impact Wrestling. This is the one from Orlando in Florida. Again, it's the official poster there for that. And you've got everything you need again. All the signatures on there. And again, great item for it. All personally signed. And remember, there's loads of signatures on this one. You can see the Hardy on there, Mr. Hardy's on there. You've got loads of them. And again, they're all at random, but they're all littered with signatures. Loads and loads of them up there. Bobby Roode's up there, I think, as well. You've got all those terrific signatures on there.
You can get all that for an
signed.
amazing £49.99 as well.
That's right. And then moving on from there, then we do move to Gal Kim, my good friend over there. Well, she's not my good friend. When the first time I met Gal Kim, she looked frightening in the ring, really a great wrestler. And I went to unfortunately I have to go backstage to do some recording. And this lovely, very charming, very petite lady opened the door.
Is she small?
Well, she's not that small, but she was dressed in a normal clothes. Opened the door, and it was Gal Kim. And I was like, wow. I said, you look a lot, more petite and smaller. And then she said, yeah, I get more frightening when I get in my wrestling gear. And I thought, yeah.
You sure do.
But she's a great wrestler. And of course, she was inducted into the TNA Hall of Fame, the World Hall of Fame. Great wrestler. And once again, personally signed. You see that great silver pen signature down there in the corner. It's going to be a fabulous way to build a collection. 300,662. Remember, that's a great... These are all poster size. Look, give you an idea of my hand. These are big pieces. I don't know if you can see my hand on one of them. I'll give you an idea how big they are. They're like 3 Gaza hands, probably. Yeah, at least. I'm a rugby player. So it gives you an idea how big they are. They're proper poster size. Great items. Put them on the wall. They look fantastic. Absolutely brilliant. Now, you've never done anything. You're something about wrestling, but you probably wouldn't mind having a go because you're a game lady for sport, aren't you?
I am.
Charity and stuff. We get you do some of this white-collar wrestling. You never know. You could end up leading some of the wrestlers into the ring over here. You'd be great at that.
Yes, get me involved. I'm definitely up for that, guys.
Tell me what you've been doing a little bit about in the past.
Yeah,
as
so
well,
I've done Sky Sports walk-ons for the last 7 years, and that's for the snooker shootout, the Moscone Cup, and then obviously in between I do the snooker darts and the pool. And yeah, it's just something I got into. I was caring for my mum since the age of 6, and it just suited round caring for my mum. So once I got into it, I absolutely loved it.
Yeah.
And then it's just built on from there. And we're all like one big sports family, and I'm not shy to pick a cue up, to pick a dart up. Yeah, I'll get fully involved when I'm involved.
Picking up a wrestler.
Oh well, I'll give that a go as well. Don't you worry about that. I'll show you how it's done.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was a threat. That's from Croydon Crusher and Tenacious. What do you call it? Tenacious Teddy from the far shores of the North Shore of Blackpool. There you come, eh? Something like that.
There you go, you can help me.
Moving on. And of course, another one of, we've got a selection here of many of the signed photos of a lot of the great wrestlers here. in, of course, Impact Wrestling. This, of course, is 300-663. This is EC3. Great signed photograph.
Yep.
Every one of them, and personally signed. Look at the price. It's a snip, isn't it?
£17.95.
Absolutely incredible
Amazing.
value, that really is. Then moving on from EC3, moving along, another great wrestler. This guy is no longer with them, actually. He's now in the powers of WWE. He's been around, but one of the most respected wrestlers. I've met him many times. Lovely guy.
Yes.
Of course, this is the Olympic world champion as well. This is in his days at Impact Wrestling, the legendary Kurt Angle. He was world champion, I believe, more than any other wrestler.
Really?
And first time I met him, sorry to interrupt.
No, it's okay, don't worry.
I said, you're not actually as big as I thought. And he said, I can still put you on your back. Well, he had another word, you know. I thought, yeah, he probably could. But he was as hard as nails, you know. Great guy, very fun guy, highly loved and respected.
How old was he when he
worldwide.
started then?
Oh, goodness. I don't know. I think he was almost a young kid, you know. But he won the Olympic gold medal as well as a wrestler.
Wow.
And then he turned into, you know, wrestling professional.
Professional.
But he's fought everyone. You name them, they've
He's
been in the
fought
ring
it.
with that guy. And he always gives a massively good account of himself. So he's been world champion, to my knowledge, more than any other wrestler.
Wow,
and he
that's
is
amazing.
an amazing, technically good wrestler. And hard as now, but not the biggest, which proves a good little one can beat a not so good big one.
And this item number is 300-664, and you can get this amazing thing for £17.95.
Can't go wrong,
No.
can you? Then moving along the line, we have another very much of a hot name quite at the moment. That is Eli Drake, 300-665. And he's going, hey there, Croydon Crusher, don't give me no
He's
jip. I'll come
telling
over
you,
there
he's
and
coming for
smash
you.
your face.
He's coming for you.
Yeah, thank goodness he don't know where I am, hiding away. I'm not really wrestling. Look, I don't like you, boy. I don't like that Croydon Crusher. I'm coming to get him. Anyway, this is Eli Drake, 300-665, and he's saying, if you want me on your wall, you got to get in there quick, because otherwise they may not be around.
Exactly.
You haven't got big
So be
stocks.
quick, and that's all for £17.95 as well.
It's a snip, isn't it?
Yeah.
Then we move over to two guys. These are individually priced, but both of these were, of course, part of that very respected tag team, the Wolves. This is 300-666. This is Davey Richards, who, of course, was, as I say, a member of the Wolves. I believe he's recently, I'm sure he's injured. The rumours are he may well have retired, but hopefully we'll see him back, because he's a great, great wrestler. And with his partner, Eddie Edwards, they were a fearsome twosome. Really good. Very technically, very, very good wrestlers. Not the biggest guys, but technically very, very good.
Yeah.
And they've fought quite a bit on the learning curve in the UK. Because, I mean, UK wrestling is on a real high at the moment as well. As much as it is around the continent, we know in Italy, and Sky Sports in Italy has wrestling. I believe it's one of the most top sports channels in the whole of the country.
There's a lot more coming over here, though, isn't there?
Yeah, and they're doing more and more here. And they're, you know, wrestling is literally, I should say literally it's universal. You've got a huge fan base in the UK, massive fan base in North America, you know, Japan, down in India as well. Now it's huge, and almost right across Europe. You know, it's on. I believe Impact Wrestling is on in Germany. It's on in France. It's on in Italy. You know,
It's
it
massive
is all
everywhere,
over.
isn't it?
Yeah, and do have a look at that website as well. I've found it recently. It's called the Fight Network. It is amazing, and there's a great app as well associated with that. If you have a little look at it, you can actually see live events. You can see live streaming. You can see Q&As, you can see when they move the meet and greet with the fans, all of that. You can interact with your favourite wrestlers and have a ball. It's brilliant. It really is brilliant, and I'm looking forward to seeing them over again, because it's always, whether you've never been to wrestling, it is a great night.
I bet the atmosphere, though, is unreal. I bet the atmosphere is unreal.
Yeah, the fans are like wild, you know, and the English fans are known for being very brash and loud and really.
I think the Americans give them a run for the money.
Oh yeah, the Americans are as well, but I mean it's pretty, you know, consider how big it is in America, but
it's coming over big here as well.
Some weekends
Yes.
now you will find there's 8, 10 events taking place around the UK. And from what I've heard, the rumours are that we hope to be able, through other sources, to bring you access to some of that sort of more localised fighting and wrestling, so that you can actually see what's happening more on your own doorstep, and perhaps see the big Impact Wrestling or WWE stars of tomorrow. You can see them now on their route to the top. And occasionally you see some who come over here on tour, who were at the top, who are now just touring the UK or Europe to have a look around for the fans. It's a great way to see them though. But wrestling, if you've never been, it's a hoot. It's a great night out. And you will see people like that crazy geezer we had on the other. And we managed to evict him, the Croydon Crush. I don't know how he slipped in. We do apologise for that. But we managed to escort him out and put him back in a cage. But keep looking out for people like that and beware of them.
And anyone who has just tuned in, what you have missed, if you go over to the website on www.benham.tv, and we'll have everything there for you and a lot more items than what you see here as well.
Yep, they'll constantly change, and we do hope to bring you through the Benham TV and their association with people like Impact Wrestling and Martin Goldsmith particularly. We do hope to bring you details of upcoming events, some of these tours.
Maybe
and
put
things
links on
to
so
keep
they can
looking. They'll all be there. So keep linking in with us, and to say and you can follow us on the Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Do get in touch with us, and we love communicating with you. Some of the more expensive items as well, if you are looking, some of them are considered purchase. Most of them in this show are very good prices, not too extortionate or anything. But if you do find something that's on the high side, maybe if you speak to Benham or send them an email on info@benham.tv, they will give you details of, if it's applicable, how they can offer you special terms on those items. But you've got to keep watching, keep looking, and do keep an eye out for all the things that are going on in that name of Impact Wrestling particularly. I mean, we hear of WWE as well. They're all very, very busy. But keep watching, keep looking, and we'll bring you as many of them items that we can here on, of course, Benham.tv. Moving on from the Wolves, this is the other half of the Wolves, I should say. This is Eddie Edwards.
Number 30667, and this is for £17.95.
Yeah, again, a great item. As I say, they were a very respected tag team. I had the pleasure of meeting these guys in Birmingham, funny enough, a while back, and also in Manchester when they were doing one of their last big tours. But to watch them, they were very fast, very quick, you know, moved around.
It's entertaining to watch, isn't it?
Yeah, very technically good wrestlers. They're not all huge, big guys like me and bigger. Some of them are very quick and elusive, and these guys were great wrestlers. They toured quite a bit and fought in the UK prior to going back to the States and getting on the roster with people like TNA at the time and Impact Wrestling. But these guys really do put on a show. They're amazing, amazing acts. And we hear about all these, all these sort of details of these great wrestlers. It's some of them. This is a great place to pick up some bargains and great prices you'll never ever see again. Remember, these are all coming to, they're all officially licensed and endorsed merchandise from, of course, the TNA Eurostore, and ultimately back from Impact Wrestling, as it's now known. You can get all the latest items. We'll try to bring you a load of those here on Benham TV, and do have a look out elsewhere for seeing how busy and how many different places you can see them on your TV, your tablet, your phone, wherever it is. There'll be some wrestling for you. It's huge.
And no matter where you are in the world, we do deliver worldwide. So send an email, phone up, and we will give you their delivery charges as well.
Can't be bad. And do remember, if you've got friends, family living overseas, wherever they are, whether they're in the Far East, Middle East, well, North America would see it anyway, but wherever they are, you can watch these shows by going to www.benham.tv. You'll see there's a menu on the side. It will list all the shows we do. We do all sorts, from James Bond to Star Wars to music to
got a bit of everything, sports,
everything. And of course, this wrestling show, boxing, things like that. You can actually select the shows you want to watch when you want to watch them 24 hours a day, and provided you've got an internet connection, you can watch them anywhere in the world, and you can order the items you want. So 24 hours a day, wherever you live in the world, you can be watching and engaging with these great wrestling items and all the other items that we do.
So get logged on and look at what we've got.
And if you're looking for anything particular or any questions and you want to get through to myself or Jade, if you're anything in the wrestling world, if you're into change or a chat to us, love to hear from you. You can send us a message via info@benham.tv if you have a particular message or something you want to find out. Or, of course, both of us are on Facebook. You can reach us that way. I know Jade's got many followers. I think 500 of me, but never mind. No, she's got loads. But no, I mean, seriously, you can ask any questions. We love to hear from you and intermingle with you and chat.
Well, our Facebooks, yours is...
Well, I've got a couple, but if you've got Gary Gazza Ashburn, a collectibles guru, you'll find us on that. That'll get messages to us.
And of course, mine is Jade Slusarczyk, which is spelt Jade. Surname is Slusarczyk.
But you remember,
bit of a mouthful.
Do you ever forget that? You spell it. Depends how many glasses of wine you have, doesn't it?
Even now, when I write it down, I have to double check it 2-3 times. God, I forgot them in that order. Yeah, and then when people are actually writing it, I'm looking, I'm like, they've mixed them two up.
Yeah, I imagine.
If I had £1 for every time someone said it wrong, I'd be a billionaire.
I know the feeling.
It's best to be different though, with a different name.
Well, it's great. It's good to be different, isn't it? It's
Gazza.
a small world.
It sure is.
Moving on. From the Wolves. We're moving on to another well-respected wrestler. This is Austin Aries. 300,668. Again, personally signed. Fabulous price, just £17.95. There's. Have you found one here that you think, boy, he's a hunk? Or shouldn't ask you that on air, should we really? No, I better not ask you that, I'll get you in trouble.
Well, who's your favourite girl? And you give me your answer first.
All of them.
Yeah, mine's all of them as well.
Yeah,
I'm not going to choose.
Yeah, no, it's too difficult choice. It really is. But again, it's a great way. The other thing, it is a really terrific way to accumulate a collection here, because you can get all the different wrestlers, you know. You can actually get them here. You can have these pictures signed. You can put them in an album. You can put them on the wall. And imagine maybe you've got a bar or a restaurant or a club or something like that.
You can do themed rooms just
they look brilliant
on the
wrestling.
Yeah.
Whether it's a business or your home or somewhere where you work, you can really turn heads. It's a great way.
They're all amazing value as well, so you can easily build that up as and when it suits you as well. Yeah, and like Gary was saying before, anything that is a bit more expensive, if you get in touch with us, we can sort payment plans out so it does make it cost effective and so it suits you as well.
Certainly does. And do remember, if you want any details or you want to mingle with us, obviously all the wrestling fans, you all talk to each other by various routes, by by the internet, by websites, via, of course, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We're available on all of those.
Yep.
And if you want to, we'd love to exchange rumours. No, not rumours. We try and give you facts of what's happening and when it's happening.
Yep.
But do keep watching, because I know Impact Wrestling, people thought it, the name of TNA as I knew it has gone, but certainly the name of Impact Wrestling is right up there in the forefront of everybody's minds. Lots going on all over the world.
And it's going to be massive going to be massive this year in the UK. So yeah, everyone keep tuned, keep watching, keep tuning into Benham.tv, and we'll put links on. We'll put everything on for you. So keep checking, and anything we hear, we will update you on.
And I do know. I keep it a little secret. Don't tell anyone I told you. This is between you and I. But little secret. We've heard rumours that they will be doing tours here, possibly in and events here in June. I believe again in the early, late summer, around September time. Possibly before Christmas again, November, and in January. So you're going to be lots of opportunities to see your favourite stars and to see the Impact right up there in your face is back with some great new wrestlers, some well-established names coming over here. But we will also be looking at a lot of these various promotions around the UK and around Europe that come to you and offer you some great wrestling that's going on in your areas. Have a little look at it. There's some great fighting going on all over the place, and we'll bring you some of that as well. So it's a great place. Keep an eye out what's happening. You'll see some great wrestling.
So keep tuned, and we will fill you in.
Sure thing. Well, if it's not Austin Aries, then have a little look at this one, Tigra Uno.
And that's item number 300,669. I'd say Uno.
Yeah. Tiger Uno.
Tiger Uno, and that's $17.95 as well, which is amazing.
It is. There's another type of wrestling that's become, I know recently they had this in America, I believe at the WrestleCon in New Orleans.
Yeah.
They had Lucha Libre, which is a type of wrestling, originally originates, I believe, back to Mexico.
Okay.
It's a different style of wrestling, and they had
what
styles of, well, it's still wrestling to the naked eye, but a lot of them wear masks and things as well. But a lot of it originates from Mexico, and they had Lucha Libre wrestlers wrestling wrestlers from TNA.
Wow, but
or
that
what was TNA, it's now Impact. I keep saying TNA, I do apologise.
Is it two
Now,
completely
Impact
different styles
Wrestling,
as well?
Sort of, yeah. So you had the top guys from one, or top ladies from one, fighting a top lady from the others. And
Amazing.
it was massive. As I say,
Yes.
I believe it was a 13,000 stadium sellout. Might have been 15,000, but it was a complete sellout. And the fans went nuts. And who knows, maybe one day we'll be able to, because Lucha Libre, there's a type of Lucha Libre wrestling also buzzing around the UK, got a lot of interest, a lot of these indie promotions, as we call them, taking place. It's going to be great to get some of that on the screens and on the web,
100%.
be able to witness it, go there, meet them, see them. All the fans will know what's hot,
it's a completely,
what's happening, you know.
From like, obviously from doing the walk-ons myself, actually watching something on the TV and actually being there with the full atmosphere, it's unreal. So yeah, make sure you get yourself there when it's near your area. Even make sure you go, because you don't want to miss out on it, because it's amazing.
Keep googling and let them know that we'd love to see, because it's a hell of a night apparently. See if we can get that Lucha Libre, the Impact Wrestling, taking place in this country. I believe you'd love it. Let's get them over here and have some great events like that on the screens here in the UK and Europe. And even if you're watching in North America, Australia, or India, or wherever, Japan, you can still watch it just by going to that website, www.benham.tv, going down the corner, watching the picking up the shows that are available. You can watch them at your leisure anywhere in the world. It's great if you've got maybe friends or family living abroad, isn't it? You can sort of interact with them.
100%. Like, I've got a lot of friends over in America, and where wrestling's massive.
Give them a wave, they may be watching.
Hello. Make sure you all tune in, and make sure you all follow us, all of my friends who are over in America. Make sure you follow Benham.tv. We're on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. You're on my Facebook, you're on my Twitter, so make sure you follow my links and you'll see everything we've got. Wrestling-wise, sports-wise, music-wise, we've got a bit of everything for everyone.
Sorry.
No, go on.
I was going to say, as the Croydon Crusher would say, you know it makes sense, don't mess. Yeah, sorry.
Yep, exactly.
Go on,
go on. God, he's took the words right out of my mouth now.
Yeah, I'm terrible, aren't I? Can't
Not
shut
at
him
all.
up.
That was
Someone
good.
said that a bang on the head might have helped.
And what is that site they need to check out, just to show that it's all genuine and real
the great
as well?
thing about, all of these are officially licensed and endorsed products coming mostly from Martin Goldsmith and his company Event, who've been involved in.
Yeah.
They are one of the biggest companies in Europe and have been for over nearly 40 years now.
Yeah.
And they handle things like, they've done TNA wrestling, they did WWE wrestling going back, they do obviously Impact Wrestling, they do some of the different fighting and combat sports, they do things like the Olympic Games, they do the Invictus Game, they've done in the past Harry Potter, James Bond. They basically, and a lot of big tours that the big bands do, the Stones, Led Zeppelin, opera, they've done everything. But what they do, they are officially licensed, endorsed company who are requested and given a contract to produce merchandise on behalf of major events or a tour. So all of this wrestling stuff originates from them. And they're also the company, if you go to these dudes, like some of the big, in the past you might have been to, one of them we said TNA or Impact Wrestling, or going back for maybe WWE, they were the guys who were selling the merchandise at the events. Obviously, in recent years, I know going to Wembley and Birmingham and places, Manchester, and seeing them, if you've been there, you'll know, they're like 10 deep trying to buy something, I've never seen so much money being waved around. The fans are passionate. That's why some of these, packages we have here are brilliant, because it gives you an opportunity to buy maybe a T-shirt, get a T-shirt, a beanie hat, and a scarf, for less than the price of a T-shirt.
Exactly, and there's a little bit for everyone, whether they want to watch a DVD, if they want to do a little themed room if they want some of the outfit for, obviously, when they come over to the UK. There's a little bit of everything, and if you head over to the website, you will see everything that isn't on today's show as well. So.
Certainly. And if you like, very fit and live like myself, I only keep so slim and live by jogging up the beach with my beanie hat on my scarf and fighting. It's the winning. I want to win. I want to win. I want to be a winner. I look like a loser. Many people say I am a loser. But
that tricks them. That fools them.
Yeah. Give them a kick when they're not watching.
Yeah. You're the ones who trip people up when they're...
Everybody's nodding that I am a loser. No, I don't care. Right, moving on. Sorry, I shouldn't do that now. Moving on, of course, from Tigla Unu to one of my favourites, Angelina Love. Oh,
you've even got a little heart.
There's a bit of a howl there, I think. Hey, who was that? I think it might have been our producer getting all hot under the collar. Yes, Angelina Love there. He wants that on his wall so she wakes up when he wakes up in the morning. Angelina Love is looking down at him. No holds barred.
That's item number 30670, and that is £17.95.
Yeah, it's a stunner. She's Angelina Love has been around a long time now in the wrestling. Well, not a long time, but again, great wrestler, and it's amazing. Have you seen the women wrestling?
I love it.
It's huge now.
Massive.
The women wrestling. I know they started these gyms in the UK as well with the old well-known wrestler from WWE and TNA called Al Snow, and friends of mine like Simon, who they were helping. They were making up gyms, wrestling academies is a better word, often in areas where kids needed a boost or to be able to funnel their enthusiasm or sometimes their aggression into sport.
If you channel it in the right way, it works.
And it was brilliant. And I went down to see them. They had one in Croydon for a while, and it was amazing, the amount of people there and a huge cross-section of the public, from all walks of life, who all had that thing to follow the dream. One guy had left his job, I think in the city, really well-paid job, sold his house, chucked it in, and he decided he was going to give his heart and soul to fulfilling his dream, which was to be a professional wrestler.
Oh, I'm all for that.
I only hope he makes it. Good luck to him.
I do. If someone's so passionate about something, I fully support that. No matter what job it is, if they're happy to do it and they really want to do it, I think we should all support each other a bit more.
We should. I agree with you. Follow the dream.
Yes.
Don't wait till tomorrow what you can do today. That's Gaza the philosopher.
You're a day behind if you wait.
Something like that. But again, if you love your ladies, and again, I was going to say, so many women there, young girls, ladies, training to be wrestlers. It was massive,
Yes.
And some of them are massive, so fit, live, and they love it, And the female wrestling is huge, absolutely huge. And that lady's right up there at the top among them all. 300,670. Angelina Love, great image of her, and again, fabulous price.
£17.95, which is amazing.
Yeah, and do remember, every one of these is personally signed. Those signatures they're not facsimiles, they're not printed, they're not altar pens. We guarantee that every one of them is genuinely personally signed. Yeah. No ifs, no buts, and they're coming officially from the sources that they are working for, so can't go wrong.
Yes.
Absolutely superb.
Anyone who is just tuning in, you've missed a great show on the world of wrestling, so head over to www.benham.tv. You'll see everything that we've got on today, and there's a drop-down box on the left-hand side
what you want,
where you can actually watch any show that we have filmed as well. So whether it's Bond stuff you enjoy, the wrestling, sports, music, we've got everything for everyone. And also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook. Get following us and you'll keep up to date with everything that we've got.
Nothing to lose. Get in there.
Send us some messages as well.
Fun. Let's have
Send us some messages and let us know what you want us to get if we haven't got it as well.
Yeah.
We'll do our best.
Moving on from Angelina Love to a bit more of a frightening lady. This always used to do. If I used to go out with a disco when I was a kid, and I say to a girl, "Do you fancy a dance?" That's the sort of
reaction. Is that the reaction you got?
I used to get. Maybe the two fingers were a bit more pointing towards me. But
the opposite way round.
That, but yeah, this is 300,671, and this is "I Love You, Rosemary." This lady, you'll be very careful how you say it, in the wrestling ring is one hell of a handful.
Yes.
A very, very strong, very dangerous lady, but of course a great wrestler and again a fabulous character. There again it comes with a personal signature of a lady who hangs out with some real tough dudes, this one. You won't want to be messing with her.
I think she'd give the dudes a run for the money, to be fair.
Oh yeah, she probably would. She's
Come on, bit of girl power going on here.
Yeah.
I think I'd put my money on her.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to put money against her. Look.
I'd put my money on any of the girls against the guys, to be fair, in wrestling.
Yeah.
That'll be next.
Well, they've only got to adopt a certain style or a certain place, and some of the guys can be in trouble, but we won't go into that. But that's Rosemary there, 300 671. Look, and she's going, "Give me that Trident Crush, and I'm going to break his head and ram it and throw it across the ring," or something like that. Her voice is just broke. No.
Let's get you in the ring with her when they're over.
Yeah, no thanks. I'll be happy to sit and watch her performing in the ring.
You'll sit and watch instead.
Yeah.
And that's product number 300 671, and that's all yours for £17.95.
It's great. Look at that, Rosemary. And if you like the one of Angelina Love looking down at you, and maybe you wanted something a little special for, maybe, in my case, I would have liked this for my dear mother-in-law, or maybe somebody of that type. Maybe you have this picture of Rosemary waking up to them. So they wake up and go, "Oh my God," or something like that, you know. But it's a great image, seriously. But remember, all genuinely signed. 300 671 will bring you our delectable Rosemary. Yep. Can't go wrong, eh? Moving on again. Next? Moving on, where are we going now? We've gone from Rosemary, we're moving again to one of the most, again, we spoke about one of the most popular wrestlers for many, many years. Huge guy. He was a very powerful guy as well. Flirted around the top of all the wrestling, you know, the various sort of companies for some considerable time. This is obviously at his time at TNA, but again, a fabulous wrestler, as you say, with its Impact Wrestling, Samoa Joe. He was a huge guy, but extremely powerful. Whoever he fought, he was going to come out looking on top. Good.
Yeah.
Didn't always come on top, but he was always...
Well, he always got a good performance.
Well, you knew one hell of a handful, as they would say, you know. You wouldn't want to upset him, that's for sure. You know, he was a big guy, you know. And it was like, you know, he's one of those, if you said you wanted him to, if he asked you to do something, the thing I would suggest you do it quick.
Just do it quick.
Yeah, he was, but a great wrestler and a very, very, very popular wrestler. This is Samoa Joe. Look at that.
And that's the item number 300 672, and this is all yours for £17.95.
Yeah, and you wouldn't want to mess with him, would you? You can tell he means business. Look at that.
You'd walk the opposite side of the road, wouldn't you? Would you cross the road?
I did last time I saw him. Yeah. Then we move on to one more of our great bargain packs. These are, this is the Wow Extravagant. No, this is the Woohoo Exclusive Pack.
Yeah.
Remember that? If you remember the days of Ric Flair, that was my awful attempt at honouring that great character of man himself. Woohoo!
I just love all these little these outfits are just what you need. You need these, especially if when they're coming over this year, you all need to get yourself one of these sets, and it's all yours for £17.95. Product number 300 673. And yeah, we've got a few of these sets, haven't we? Yeah, this is the sort of third set I believe we've seen. But remember, none of these are available on the normal market. You can actually see one that I've got on there. I've just knotted it at the front. But yeah, they come in all sizes, so they do fit everyone. You can knot them at the front, knot them at the back, like us girls do. Or we can wear them baggy. We can do any way you want to wear them.
They're not so baggy on me, though.
They're extra baggy on you.
Yeah. Yes. The one you were looking at on Jade there, that's coming up for you in a minute. This particular one, same story though. This one is 300 673. This particular one we call the. Do you want to do that? Woohoo! I bet you're good at that. Go on, do the woo. Yeah. Oh no, go on, do it better than that.
Alfie, come on, let's do it together.
Woohoo! Something like that.
You sound like a cockerel.
I get called a lot worse. See, exclusive pack.
Are they called cockerels? Them things that
something like that, yeah.
Yes, or something like that, yeah. I probably said the wrong word, knowing me. 300
673. It's the Woohoo exclusive pack. You get the Siddle Air T-shirt, as it says, "Thank you for yourself. Question everything." It's not a bad philosophy of life, is it really?
No, not at all.
Question everything. All of these, I should say, all of these packs, when you're getting a T-shirt, do tell the call centre, or if you're ordering it over the web, through the website, always put on there the size you require.
Yeah.
Mostly some of the sizes do sell out, but they're normally available in small, medium, large, extra large, and extra, extra large. That extra, extra large will even fit my fair little frame, so you can't go wrong. But again, they're a great way of putting together a little collection. And maybe if you've got more than one fan in the family, you can put this away, maybe for Christmas or birthday.
I think it's a great little present.
2 or 3 people
I love it.
keep happy with that.
Yeah, so whether it's for yourself or it is a present for a family, a loved one or a friend, I think it's perfect. And £17.95 for 3 items, you can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong.
Can't go wrong. And we have 3, is it 3 or 4 different sets of these?
4 different sets altogether.
4 different sets.
I think this is the 3rd one. But yeah, you get exactly what you see there. You get the beanie hat, you get the TNA scarf. Basically, they're coming to you as special gifts, because the price you're paying for the T-shirt is, I believe, is slightly less than it would normally be, and you're getting the beanie hat and the scarf thrown in just because we love you. So there you go. What a great gift, eh? Can't go wrong. Which one? We'll look at the next one. You can tell me which one you prefer.
Go on then.
This is the one. Go on, have a little thing now.
Here we go.
Because there you are, a little spin.
Here we go again.
I'm telling the price. This is 300,674. And again, it's a great one, isn't it? This one is the awesome exclusive
It is
pack.
plain on the back, this one.
Yeah. Who's on the back?
Oh,
it's plain on the back, that one.
Yeah, it is a plain one on the back. But yeah, this is, I love this one. I think it's really cute.
It looks cute on you, yeah.
I think it would look cute on you as well.
Yeah, not tied like that, it wouldn't.
This comes
I'd probably be arrested.
This comes in. Does it come in a different colour as well? This one, or
no,
was that a different? That was a different top, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it's in that colour. I'm not sure if it's a colour alternative.
Yes.
There may have been originally, but I think at the moment it's only available as you see it there.
I love this one.
Yeah,
I love this one.
And you've got the again the TNA scarf, and you've got the beanie hat, all with that. But they look brilliant. Which one of the 4 you've seen would you prefer? You like that one?
I like this
best,
one.
Do you?
I love black, white, and red. I think you can't go wrong with. I can't. Yeah.
Can't go wrong. You're really right.
And we have got.
He was the
So we've
white
got this
one.
one. Let's have a look.
This was the one we spoke about last, I think, wasn't it?
Yes. I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine, really. Look at that.
Here we go. So
great.
If you zoom, we've got 2 little T-shirts that we're doing here for you. So yeah, choose your favourite.
Pick the one you like.
This one.
I'm fine, really. It's just a rumour.
Yeah, and these all come in small, medium, large, XL, and
Gaza size. Yeah.
And Gaza size as well.
XL. Don't mess. All them muscles take a lot of filling a shirt. So you go take them in. Well, it's my excuse, and I am sticking to it. So no messing. This is, as you say, what's the number again? Go on.
It's 300,674, and this is all yours for £17.95 with the beanie and the scarf as well.
Most of what you saw, you mean? The T-shirt and the... So I'm getting you at it. Yeah. So I'm going to get beaten up.
Can't take him anywhere.
No, I know. I'm badly brought up. I'm a rugby player and wrestler all rolled into one, which is a very bad combination. So I do warn you.
It's a good combination in some ways as well.
Yeah, it's great. We love these wrestling shows. Do remember, as I say, do liaise with us. You can liaise with Jade, you can liaise with I, but do talk to us. If you have a particular question, you can send it to info@benham.tv. Yep. If it's a question you want to ask, it's something about a valuation, it's about a particular item, it's something you'd like to see on one of our many different collectible and sort of shows here, collectible sports, etc. Shows that we show you here on Benham TV. Whatever it is, do get in touch. We'd love to hear from you, and we'll do everything we can to bring the items you're looking for into your home so you can get the items you want 24 hours a day. And remember, if you've got friends, family around the world, tell them about the shows. As long as they've got an internet connection, this basically, you can watch these shows, you can view on demand, can't you? Which is great.
24/7. Yeah, so anywhere in the world, go into www.benham.tv and you can get a list of all our shows we have recorded, which goes from band shows, sports shows, music shows. We've got a Star Wars show. We've got a bit of everything.
Bond. Yeah,
James Bond.
Music, everything.
The little 007. So yes, we've a bit of everything for everyone. So yeah, tune in and make sure you follow us and send us your questions as well.
And you can even see me doing the lambada on the music show, but don't let that put you off.
You're a bit of a dancer.
Yeah, before we talk to Jules. Fortunately, at the end of it, they've cut that out, so you don't need to witness that.
Oh, I think they should keep it in.
Yeah. It's not a pretty sight, I can tell you. And when I start dancing, normally they ask me, like, they say, look, it measures 4 on the Richter scale, you know, like, if I start dancing, they go, excuse me, sir, could you mind sitting down? We've got wooden floors or something, you know. But never mind. But no, as Jade says as well, do keep watching. We've got loads of information coming up for you and some little tips. I want to keep this a secret, so don't tell anyone I told you, but keep looking. Look at what's happening. Impact Wrestling, I know, and a lot of the associates, people in the UK, a lot happening. The indie wrestling, these new promotions in the UK, we're going to try and bring you access to some of them through places like Benham TV and some other very exciting items and news that will be on the horizon. Keep watching. I believe the Impact Wrestling is going to be on these shores again. I've heard rumours in June, possibly September, maybe November, and certainly a New Year tour. But don't
So
get
yourself there.
It's a little treat. Listen,
Yeah.
time's running out again.
I know.
It's been brilliant to see you here on the
Absolute
wrestling
pleasure.
show.
Absolute
Next
pleasure.
time, maybe we'll do a straight knockout contest, but you know we'll win. Got a hell of a boot on her.
Yes.
But anyway, needs it for this gob, doesn't she? This mouth, shut it up. Great to have your company. You keep watching us here on Benham TV. Jade will be on in other shows. You'll see her here and in other places as her blossoming media career takes off. You'll probably see me here and then being booted down the road. But wherever you do, come over and say hello. Say hello.
Yes.
We'd love to see you. Keep watching these shows. Let us know what you think. Go to that website, www.benham.tv, for some great collectibles.
And follow us on
and
Facebook,
memorabilia.
Twitter and Instagram too.
Can't go wrong. We'll be back soon. Great
See you
to
soon.
see you.
Take
Jade
care,
and I
guys.
will see you very soon. So goodbye. Goodbye.